Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with Channel Disturbance. This is a Jagdtiger. It's the Tier 9 German tank destroyer, and it's located on the defending spawn of Sand River. And this is another replay from December of 2016. And the name of the commander is Marky. Marky 12, actually. You can see that he's got one mark of excellence on his barrel, and he's about to have the game of his life because this battle is very special to Marky. He's got the Jagdtiger with a 128mm gun. I think that he's probably got the top gun. The top one is the L66. It says the Panzergrenadier 39L. I think actually this is not the top gun, it's the stock gun. But anyway, he's going to have the time of his life, and you're about to see why. Well, it's an assault battle, so it's only 10 minutes long. His gun's got 276mm penetration and 560 alpha. Now actually this is the top gun, I do know now. It is the L66. The L66 means that it's 66 times the caliber in length of the barrel. Now there's one of these in the Tank Museum of Boddington. If you ever get a chance to have a look over it, it's absolutely monstrous. It really is big. Okay, Marky's looking for the enemy. Nobody's turned up yet. Now it's the same 128mm gun that they find on the Scorpion, but it might be the different length from the version on the Scorpion G. It looks like we've got a T10 approaching. Just around the corner. Yep. And there's an IS-3 over there as well. This is a Tier 9 game. He's top tier. Oh, we just lost our Scorpion G. Yep, he stayed up there too long, and the Emil managed to put a shell into him. There's the Emil. Yeah, he's up on that ridge line. We'll come around the corner and see if we can get that T10. The T20 is trying to run away. He knows full well he's in a lot of danger, and he's just been tracked by the T10. Can we put a round into the T10? Well, he's down to 735, so he's a two-shot for Marky. Needs to get some good rolls, though. I don't think that T10's too keen about progressing any further. One of the important things about Sand River Assault is to actually control the grid square E0, because if you can control that, you can stop the enemy from flooding across the plain, which usually contains the cap for the standard battles, and then flooding into the riverbed, which would enable them to get to the cap. And the T20 is going up to spot. It's taking a big risk. Oh, there's the T10. Yeah! And he's immediately wiped out. A moment or so later, he's taken out by the Jagdtiger P, funnily enough. So we put one round into him, did 505 hit points of damage. It's a low roll, but we got 230 assists, so we must have tracked him. Okay, now we've got a couple of targets over here. Now Marky's obviously played this before because he realises this actual ridgeline does provide a very good place that you can fire the Jagdtiger at those who are trying to cross that little strip of land at G7. So you can also hit G8 as well. There they are. The trouble is they are in the dip for a short while, and you really need them on the far side. He's not getting any good sights at the moment, but if the enemy comes towards the cap area, he's probably going to get good shots at them then. Unfortunately, we're losing tanks. Remember, this is only 10 minutes long. We're up to the 6-minute mark, and the enemy's managed to kill 6 of us so far. They've either got to kill all the defenders or take the cap within 10 minutes. Oh, lovely round. It's a low roll, but 500 hit points off that meal is a good start. Well, he's already started with that T10, but he's up to 1k of damage already. The 110 just took a big hit, but so did one of our guys. Our Arty's off to the west. But that GW P is in quite a forward position. The other GW Tiger is right in the corner. And we've got an M40 there as well. Oh, one good round into the IS-3. 515, it's a low roll, but he reset the cap and he's reloaded. Get another shot in. He might have to fire through these building walls. He does. It's what I would do. He's got plenty of ammo, so he can actually do that. Get rid of these buildings which are actually preventing him damaging the IS-3. It's only a limited number of buildings. They are destructible. There's the IS-3, and just needs to put a round into him. Reset the cap. Oh, it bounced off. Oh, did he? No, he actually did. He did damage on spotting. I think it was the GW Tiger P again. Got the kill. Unfortunately, we lost one of our GW Tiger P's to the IS-3 because he was actually just too far forward. And in fact, the enemy is now flooding into the back area. It's an IS-3 up there doing all sorts of damage. And our team are flooding south. We've only got 14 members left, and the Emil, the Leopard prototype, and the T-30 are going to deal with that IS-3 as quickly as they can. But that means we're the only one over on the east side of the map. And I'm sure the enemy knows we're here. And they've got plenty of crew, but plenty of tanks. It's only 3 minutes 40 left on the clock, and we've lost another tank, which now means we're down to just 3 members. They've only got to kill all of us or cap out, and they've got plenty of time to do both at the moment. The 110's going over to deal with the Leopard prototype and the Emil. Well, we're out of range of us, so we can't hit them. Can't see them at the moment. So all that Marky can do is defend this corner for the moment and try and reset the cap on anyone who gets into the cap. 3 minutes 5 seconds to go. Oh no, we've lost another one. Just lost the prototype, and the Emil's gone down. Oh my god, Marky's the last one. And there are still 7 enemy on the enemy team. So he's the sole remaining player. And he's saying, wish me luck, guys. And the others are saying, lol. Well, yes, he's going to need a lot of luck because he's about to receive a welcome from the Emil, who wants his hide. After that shot that he put into his turret, I'm not surprised. And he's going to try and come over the top, I think. Yeah, here he comes. Oh, he fires the top round into the top of Marky, but Marky's got backed against the rock, and that means, yep, inevitably the Emil is going to go down. Marky's in the perfect position. He can just turn around and blast any tank that comes towards him. Only the tanks that come over the top of the rock can get him. That's the 2-minute tutor. He's got to survive 2 minutes, and the enemy Arty are firing in, but he's in a relatively good Arty safe position. Now, one of the enemy is capping, and of course, as you know, Marky can fire rounds into the cap. He's just got to see that far, and there's the enemy. It's the 110. Now, there's no buildings in the way, so he can fire directly at that 110, and it's loading, and he does. Good hit. 640 hit points. Pulls back behind the rock to avoid Arty firing at him. And get another hit, another reset. Going for the cupola. No, that one goes high. That went well over the cupola. He needs to go for the lower plate. If you can't go for the lower plate, just track the gun. But the idiot. No, that one didn't go through, so he hasn't reset it yet. Now there's a KV-4 off a little way. Yeah, he's firing, but he can't get through the armor. No, that one didn't work as well. Got to fire at the main body. The last minute is running now. 50 seconds to go. Got to get a reset. 19 seconds. You're only going to get at most one more shot You must get a reset with this shot. Oh, he doesn't! Can he get another one in? It's going to be doubtful. The enemy's going to cap out. Oh, he fires around. Oh, he gets the reset. He got the reset, but he took a hit from the Batchat, who's come all the way down to try and kill him. But it's a big mistake for the Batchat. Big mistake, because this is going to happen. Yep, one shot. You're out the game. Bye-bye, Mr. Batchat. Huge mistake for the Batchat to do that. And 7 seconds to go, 6. He's going to do it. He's going to win. And that's a Kolobanov. Wow, he did it. And even my bird's singing in the background after this one. Oh, just listen to that. My gum, it is exactly what I thought. It is a Kolobanov. He did get it. He got a second-class tanker in the Jagdtiger, the Tier 9 German tank destroyer. He also managed to get a duelist badge for taking on 2 tanks and killing them that did damage to him during the battle. And I think you could probably say that was the Emil and also the Batchat. And he also got a fire for effect for dealing more damage than hit points to his own vehicle. But this is the good bit. He survived alone and stood alone against 7 enemy vehicles and won. He didn't have to kill them all, but he did kill at least 2 of them. So kudos to him. In fact, actually, he killed 3 of them because he got the Emil, he got the 110, and he killed the Batchat. And best of all, he also got a defender. At the last second, he got a reset. And that last round, I didn't think he could get another round into the chamber before the clock reached 100. But he did. He got the reset at the last possible moment. And with that, he picks up a Defender medal for getting at least 70 cap points, or defense points rather, during that game. So let's have a look at the team scores. Well, he got the highest damage in the game, 3,062 hit points of damage. For some reason, he didn't pick up the high caliber as well. You would have thought that that would have been enough to get it, but maybe it wasn't 20% of the enemy hit points. But when it came to kills, he didn't get the highest number. That went to the IS-3 on the enemy team. He managed to get 4 kills. Marky managed to get 3, which was the second highest score, and the Leopard prototype did the same. And then there's a whole slew of tanks which managed to get 2 kills. When it came to base XP, Marky managed to get the highest amount, 908 base experience points. Wasn't enough for an ace tanker, I'm afraid, but it's certainly very welcome. And the highest the rest of his team could do was 784 with the Tiger 2, and then 723 for the IS-3. Let's have a look at the detail report. Well, he fired 17 rounds. He got 9 direct hits and 7 penetration. A few of those shots did go wild. One of them actually sailed right over the cupola of the tank that was capping. I think it was the 110 at the time. He did damage of 3,062 hit points, of which 500 were at more than 300 meters. I think that was the shot that he did on the Emil 2 when it was on the ridgeline. He received 5 hits from the enemy. 3 of them were penetrations, 2 were non-penetrations, and he blocked damage of 640 hit points. He spotted 1 enemy vehicle, that was the Batchat 155-55, who drove all the way down from his firing position in the north to try and shotgun Marky in his position. But of course, he made a huge mistake. You're not going to get through the armor of a Jagdtiger. It is based on the hull of a Tiger 2, and it's pretty heavy duty stuff. So if you're going to fire at a Jagdtiger, you better fire once and then run away if you're in a Batchat. He damaged 5 of the enemy, he killed 3 of them, and he did damage assistance of 429 hit points. So I think a lot of that came from shooting that T-10, who was then wiped out immediately afterwards. He got 90 defense points in the cap. I thought actually the cap was a lot higher at the point that he reset it, but apparently it was only 90. He received 29,523 credits for the battle, and after repair and ammunition resupply, and he did use some premium ammo, he actually ended up with a deficit of 778 credits for the battle. but I don't think he'll mind about that because he got a Kolobanov. And he also received 908 base XP, and there was no multipliers, so that's all he took away. But I do know that this is Marky's first Kolobanov ever, and it was a 1 against 7. So it's extra special in the fact that it was for so much. And of course, and this is the key thing, he had to survive for more than 3 minutes. How many other tank drivers have to survive for that length of time? Normally it's only a couple of seconds that you're surviving in one of these sort of assault battles where you're waiting for the clock to count down so that you can win the game. He survived for 3 minutes, and that's a lot longer than most others. But he actually repelled all invaders who came to try and kill him. The Emil got seen off, so did the Batchat, so did the 110. And it really was a beautiful sight to see that clock tick down and for him to win. And I'm sure the rest of his team were very happy about it too. So congratulations, Marky. First Kolobanov. I know that you've done more since, and I'm very pleased to do this video for you so that you can see this one again. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video.